would like to share.
You need to get one of those books.
Good evening, my name is Kathy Evans. I am a 1973 graduate and the Executive Director of the Alumni Association, and I would like to welcome you all to the 36th Annual Alumni Banquet, where we honor the 50-year class, which is the class of 1967. And at this time, I would ask the members of the class of 1967 to please rise and be acknowledged. Thank you. At this time, I would like to invite John West from the class of 1940 to come and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please rise.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now, Emily Cornerstone from the First Presbyterian Church will do the invocation.
Please bow our heads, please. Welcoming God, whose abiding love sustains our world. With glad hearts we gather here in celebration of our shared histories. In deep gratitude that stretches back through the years, we remember the strong friendships forged in our youth. We give thanks for the devoted lives of teachers, coaches, mentors, and family whose generosity nurtured us as we grew. Tonight, even as we rekindle old friendships, we remember our friends and classmates who are no longer with us on earth. We give thanks for their lives, and we pray for peace and comfort to those who grieve their loss. May our time together be joy-filled as we share memories of days gone by and news of where life's journey has taken us. May our personal reunions be shaped by kindness and laughter. And may the stories told and retold tonight bring delight and goodwill. We give thanks for the food we share tonight, for the hands who harvested, transported, prepared, and now serve it. And as we enjoy this meal, may our festivities be a toast in honor of and thanksgiving for those who had a part in our lives at Chazy Central. Yes. Bless this reunion time. May these moments together prompt us to treasure each beat of our hearts and every new day. With the hope of God's peace in our world, we pray. Amen.
So dinner is ready to be served, and we'll be coming out with salads now. Once we're ready to salad, the way that we are going to do it is the 50-year class will begin to come up at the line after. So we all have lots of food in our belly and we feel really great. I would like to ask Caroline Piamberti and your crew please come out. And I would like to give her a round of applause for an excellent meal. Caroline Piamberti is from the class of 1987. That's 1986. Thank you. I will make that correction in my notes. I'd also like to mention at this time that we are selling tickets for some persons that Jay and Bruce West have donated. For a $1 for one ticket, $5 for 7. The prices are on the back table and they're absolutely beautiful. They are off the old school. And you might want to consider taking your chances. We also have some pins for sale. They are for $2 and $5. And we are also selling the 100-year celebration yearbooks. The yearbook this year covering the 100-year celebration, it was absolutely fantastic. And we have some of those for sale back there. And I would also like to mention that if you would like a CD of the event tonight at the banquet, see County Hostile and you can order one. At this time, I would like to introduce our alumni officers, our president, and the Curry, class of 1957. Our vice president, who is unable to be here, Jane Fogan Hess, from the class of 1953. Our secretary, from the class of 1998, Krista Dupree Wood. Our treasurer, from the class of 1979, Margaret Ryan. Board of Directors consists of Richard Rick West, class of 1954, who is unable to be here. Stephen Stone, class of 1973. He's the one who's been filling with all kinds of wine and spirits. Rhonda Charlie O'Haley, who is not able to be here, class of 1977. Nancy Collins Vesco from the class of 1977. She's hiding back there in the back. Yeah. And then we have Karen Hill-Becker, who was unable to be here, class of 1985. I would now like to introduce the 70-plus class members. Graduating 77 years ago from the class of 1940, Mr. John West. Graduating 75 years ago from the class of 1942, Rita Cody Bedard. Graduating 73 years ago from the class of 1944, Mr. Ed Dragoni. And graduating 72 years ago, the class of 1945, Rita Charlie Bissett. Graduating 17 years ago from the class of 1937, and I believe we have 3 people here from that class. Dolores Charlie Barnes. Alice. I'm so sorry, they gave me the wrong name. I will make that correction. So that one, yes, the secretary, Krista. Dolores Donovan Barnes. Alice Beeman Becker. And Beatrice Badger Wisniewski. When I call your years, please stand up. And I do it in intervals of 4 or 5 years. Members from the classes of 1938 to 1950. Would you please stand?
All right.
1948 to 1950, nobody? How about 1951 to 1955? To 1960. 1961 to 1965. 1966 to 1970. 1971 to 1975. That would include me, 7th grade. 1976 to 1980. 1981 to 1985. 1986 to 1990. 1991 to 1995. Yeah. 1996 to 2000. 2001 to 2005. 2006 to 2010. 2011 to 2016. Well, I am very, very proud to be able to say that we have a graduate in the class of 2017, Ms. Stephanie Chibok. And she is an honor to be around. Okay, so something that I usually do every year is I do a stroll down memory lane. But prior to doing that, I like to do a little drill with you. And no shouting at the answer. We'll discuss it before I do my closing remarks. It's something that you can think about and see if you can give me the answers. And Kevin, with you, last time you got it, so you're not included. So this is the riddle. Think about it for the rest of the program. What always runs, but never walks. Often murmurs, but never talks. Has a bed, but never sleeps. Has a mouth, but never eats. So you think about that. Now, at the end of the program, we'll go back to that. So I like to do a stroll down memory lane every year because I find it so interesting to see what was happening 50 years ago. Seems like such a long time ago, but I'm only 6 years away from that. So how much was the cost of living in 1967? And when I did the Google for this, it said that the yearly inflation rate in the USA was 2.78%. The average cost of a new home was $14,250. Can't even buy a darn car for that nowadays. The average income per year, $7,300. Average monthly rent, $125. Gas per gallon. Any guess? Anybody want to throw out a guess on the price of the gas per gallon back in 1967? How much? 25?
28.
They say 33.
33.
Yeah. The average cost of a new car? $2,750. Price of a movie ticket? $1.25. And the federal minimum wage was increased in 1967 to $1.40 per hour. Pretty amazing, isn't it? During this time, Amana also introduced the first compact microwave oven for the home. It is called the Rayar Range, and it sold for $495. During this time, the Beatles released their Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band album. It became a cultural benchmark and even won the Grammy for the album of the year, the first time a rock record was given that award. Otis Redding, he died in a plane crash on December 10th, just 3 days after recording what would be his biggest hit, Dog of the Day. He was only 26 years old. Aretha Franklin, nominated for Airwaves with her first solo records on her way to becoming the most popular female singer in rock history. And I believe that was Respect. The draft board denied the exemption for Ollie, Cassius Clay. The Green Bay Packers, they defeated the Kansas City in the first Super Bowl. Mickey Mantle hit his 500th career home run. Popular dances is scary because some of these I remember, and I remember doing them too. I still do some today. The twist, mashed potato, monster mash, the monkey, the Watusi, and the pony. Yeah, I remember that one all too well. Popular TV shows, The Eddie Griffin Show, The Lucy Show, Fuller Pie, USMC, and Gunsmoke. And now let's test the memory of the class of 1967. The top 10 songs from June of 1967. I'll give you the name of the song, you tell me who did it.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to see how smart they are 50 years later. Lady. Lady. I remember that one. Now, give the 50-year class a chance. This is their test. If they can't do it, then you can tell me. Okay, that's correct. The association did win me. Very good. How do those correct answer that? Okay, how about now?
Was it the Turtles or John Sebastian?
No. The Young Rascals. Little bit of soul. Little bit of soul. Little bit of soul. Everybody? Music explosion. San Francisco, wear some flowers in your hair. Scott McKenzie. She'd rather be with me. Wow, boy, you guys forgot a lot in 50 years. Don't forget the Turtles. You should all get this one. Respect. No. Can't take my eyes off you. Thank you, Valley. Let's move forward today. Grassroots. Coming down from my boat. Every mother's son. And you better get this one. Don't sleep in the subway.
Oh my gosh.
I know that one. Come on. Continue class.
Yes.
Okay. And you guys need to study out a little bit. Okay, so at this time, what I would like to do is I would like to invite our MCs. They are from the class of 1967, our 50-year class. Stephen up here and Bruce, yes.
One of the reasons why we didn't get all those songs is that Moonspot and Ripple so far. So we were pretty deep class back then.
We're studying too hard.
We're studying too hard, especially in French class, right, Steve?
Yeah.
As most of you know, my name is Bruce West, and I'm a member of the class of 1967. And I can't believe that I am old enough to be here tonight, celebrating my 50th school reunion. On behalf of the class of 1967, I'd like to thank the Alumni Association for honoring us here tonight. It was exactly 50 years ago last night that we walked down the hallways of CCRS, and we made that final walk on graduation night. Many fond memories of those days are still with us, and we are making memories together this weekend as we can reconnect and share our Veteran Day stories of what happened over the past 50 years. Over the past several months, a few of us have met as a small but mighty committee to help plan some of the special events this weekend. And I'd like to acknowledge them now and thank them for their help. Debbie Powers, Alumni Banquet, Steve Lapierre, and especially my wife and high school sweetheart, Jane West, who was there for the to bring us all together tonight for this great celebration weekend. And also we had a subcommittee. And I'd like to thank our son Jared West, class of 91. He has worked behind the scenes to help us, but his main focus, his main goal the last few days is to keep his father on track and keep him focused for this weekend. Back in 1967, there were 29 of us that walked across the stage to receive their diploma. Since graduation, seven members of our class have passed away, and we miss them in their presence here tonight. There are 13 members from the class of 1967 here tonight. I'd like to introduce them. Jane Bayshard West, Steve Bayshard, Livingston Favreau, Debbie Powers, Madeline Poyer, Karen Wheeler Hudson, Sharon Whedon-Bouvier, Linda Mayo West, someone typed this for me, so we got the names backwards. Linda West Mayo and myself. Sorry about that. I don't think I missed anybody, hopefully. Jill. I got it right here too. What's all these no's? You told me you know so much. I'm sorry, Jill. Focus. I gotta focus. Son told me to focus. Well, it's hard to believe that it's been a half a century since graduation. I know how lucky and blessed we all are to be here today celebrating this special occasion together. Many thanks again to the Alumni Association for this wonderful evening, and to my classmates for such wonderful memories together at CCRS. And for coming tonight to celebrate and making memories together. Also, I'd like to congratulate the class of 2007. There's one member here. Just the only 2017. 2017. If you just want to look around at this table up here, the first three tables, this is what you're going to look at.
Outside of the beard doesn't fit.
Actually, we're in pretty good shape for 50 years. At this time, I'd like to invite classmates Madeline Poyer and Debbie Powers to come up and pay tribute to our departed classmates. Thank you very much.
to our deceased classmates. So many things have happened since they were called away. So many things to share with them had they been left to stay. And now on this reunion day, memories do come our way. Though absent, they are ever near, still missed, remembered, and always dear.
Ronald Bayshard, Pamela Church, Lillian Dio, Christiane Engelbretson, Paul Henricks, Eileen Rice, and Glenn Wells.
Hi, my name is Madeline Poirier. I was born in Canada, and my parents are French Canadian. We moved here when I was 9 years old and could not speak any English at all. But I learned it really fast, especially one day when I was singing. I always loved to sing, and I was singing, "There are three ways." Well, kids laughed at me. I didn't realize I was saying tree instead of three. So I learned to speak English pretty quick after that, until when I figured out what I was saying wrong. But those were good years. They were very good years. So, with all the support of my classmates and my teachers, I was always in spelling bees. I was always good in spelling, and I still am. Just ask Jane Bayshard. I'm still good in spelling. So we finally graduated in '67, and although we all went our different ways, and some of us, we haven't seen each other for 50 years. So we're really happy that we're all together tonight. I can't believe that it's been this long. The 50 years went by so fast. And I'm really happy to be a part of this class. We formed a committee last November. We met regularly at Jane and Bruce's house. We formed a committee to prepare this weekend. We have quite a few events going on this weekend. And we would always meet at Jane and Bruce's house. She always made us something to eat, and I would say, "Stop giving us food." So I think we all put on 50 pounds at this meeting. So, but all our meetings really paid off. I think, we're very proud of what we accomplished, and we're very proud to have as many people here as we did. So, thank you for the honor and honoring us, and I hope we can do this again. Thank you very much.
I'd also like to say good evening, and I'm glad to see a lot of people here that I know. As Madeline said, we did spend an awful long time in the committees. If you read the books on the tables and looked at the books, you put a lot of hours into putting that book together. We think it's a pretty good book, and probably one of the best that there has been so far. My portion tonight, well, let me do this. I was told that I should tell a joke or tell us some funny things about the class members and that kind of stuff, so. Believe me, I will not say anything about the class members, they've got too much dirt on me. You're safe. Come across a little joke, and I think it was very appropriate. It's a school-type joke. And so little Johnny wants to tell somebody about his day in the classroom. So he starts out, he says, my teacher, Mrs. Rinker, asked what my favorite animal was. And I said fried chicken. She said I wasn't funny, but she couldn't have been right because everybody laughed. I got to thinking, I said, my parents always told me that I should tell the truth, and I did. Fried chicken is my favorite animal. So I told my father what happened, and he laughed. And he said, well, the teacher's probably an animal lover. And he said, I told him I am too, especially chicken, pork, and beef. Anyways, Mr. Ringer sent me to the principal's office. The principal told me, I told him what happened, and he laughed too. Then he said, don't do it again. So the next day in class, Mrs. Ringer comes back and asks me again what my favorite live animal was. I told her it was a chicken. She asked me why. I told her it was because you could make them into fried chicken. So she sent me back to the principal's office. He was good-natured, he laughed, he told me, don't do it again, Johnny. Well, Johnny just really couldn't understand. His parents had always taught him he should tell the truth and be honest. And every time he was, his teacher didn't like it. They didn't know what to do. So just yesterday in his class, Mrs. Ringer says to him, what famous military person do you admire the most? He says, I told her, Colonel Sanders. Guess where I had to go? Didn't apply to any of us, because we weren't like that in school, but I figured that was a good little school we could all use. My portion of the program tonight is giving out the 50-year pins. I think we're going to do something a little bit different this year. I talked to Kathy, and she said that they probably hadn't done this before, but it sounded like a good idea to her. So, without further ado, I'm going to ask Mr. Jared West to come forward, please. Step at your mother's desk chair and get her bag of goodies. And you can use the corner of that table there. I'd like to call Jane Bishard West and Bruce West forward to the table. And I'm going to ask their son Jared to present them with their 50-year pins. Thank you, Jared. Class, when you get your pins, hang out in this area so we can gather around so that the Alumni Association can take a group picture. And if anybody else is quick enough, they can get a group picture too if they want. Next person is Stephen Bishard. Marcel Castine. Calvin Noel.
It's so bad.
Just like that.
Kevin, want to come forward?
I don't know if they'll let me. I think it's very brave for some of these people to ask us, that are very close in their age, to do this, because we know stories. She says, you're here to hand out a pin, not to tell stories. All right, Jane, I won't tell it. No.
Obviously,
My brother
gave away the secret.
goes 14 months and some odd days older than I am. Next one.
You're ready, go ahead.
No, I'm saying. Just think. I know who's next. My sister.
Sherry Livingston Fargo. Madeline Fournier Lamont. Nancy, it's your turn to come forward. Everyone powers. Joe relation, Otis. Karen Taylor Hudson. Sharon Whedon Bouvier. Linda Westmail. I didn't miss anybody. I must have focused. Who's on your picture, Josh?
This is Mr.
Yeah, I don't. You're out right.
Yes.
Thank you all for joining us with us. Unless we go to graduation, it's probably the last time. Don't expect another 50. This ends my portion of the program. I will say that most people, street people, can agree to come up later on and do individual pictures and autographs for a small fee. And I'm going to turn the program back over to Kathy now for the rest of her portion.
At this time, I would like to do the awards. There was one alumni scholarship awarded last night at graduation in the amount of $1,000. And this year's qualifying recipient was Billy Pepper, the daughter of Karen Dio Pepper, class of 1985. At this time, I'd like to ask Nancy Powers-Vespa to the podium to present the Alumni Service Award.
This year's service award is being given to a graduate from the class of 1977. After graduation from high school, she attended Clinton Community College. While in college, she spent her summers interning at Clark's Floral Shop in Chazy. After college, she spent several years operating an insurance business. In 2006, she started her own floral shop, North Country Floral and Gifts in Chazy, located on Route 9 in front of the True Value Hardware store. She is a former member of the Northern Tier Rotary Club. Throughout all of her career, she has donated and continues to donate her time, energy, and more to many organizations, charities, and especially the Chazy community and school. Thank you to Laura Radoshambo, class of 1977. She is not able to be here tonight, but we do present her the award.
Thank you, Nancy. This year, we decided, for many years, the members of the Alumni Association, we discussed the idea of creating a new award for deserving alumni who continues to display the spirit of CCRS. This year, we finally did it. We finally created this award, which we have named Spirit of Alumni Award. And the criteria we have set forth for this award is as follows. It will go to an alumnus who has been attentive and dedicated to the CCRS Alumni Association by supporting and upholding the traditions and goals of CCRS and faithfully attending the alumni tea and banquet. While there are many alumni who are deserving of this award and they meet the criteria, we have chosen to give just one award this year, but we do intend to give more in future years. The first year recipient of our Spirit of Alumni Award for 2017 from the class of 1953 is Mr. Gerald DeRusha.
Other than I'm very surprised, I really don't know what to say. Having moved from the area about 55 years ago, I haven't contributed much to the community. Probably I have because I did move away. Certainly I look forward to coming back every year, seeing everyone, and I appreciate this very much.
At this time, I would like to invite Jared West to the podium to present the Alumnus of the Year Award.
So, my name's Jared West. I graduated class of 1991. This is going to involve a little audience participation. So, raise your hand if you graduated from Chazy Central. All right. Keep your hand up if you had one parent graduate from Chazy Central or attend Chazy Central. Keep your hand up if you had two parents graduate from Chazy Central. 3 of us. Keep your hand up if both of your parents were in the same class graduating from Chazy Central. Another West. So I am very fortunate. Both of my parents are graduates of the class of 1967. I was very lucky. I also had 3 out of my 4 grandparents attend Chazy. And my great-grandfather worked with Mr. Minor to build the original school. So we have a lot of history. On one side there's Bayshards, the other side there's West. So as my family likes to say, we're like cow poop, we're everywhere.
That's your boy.
So growing up with my parents, I was taught to really cherish what it means to grow up in a small community and attend a small school. And like most kids growing up, I was naturally very curious about what my parents were like growing up. Stories about, what it was like for them. So I'd like to share a couple stories about my parents. I heard stories about my grandparents coming to school on horse-drawn sleighs in the snow, and how my grandparents, they had like a class day for cows. They'd bring their prettiest cow to school on Agriculture Day and show it off. I also heard stories about how my dad used to talk too much in 3rd grade, and he'd get a cheesecloth stuck in his mouth and stuck behind the piano in class. My favorite story, though, is how when my parents started dating in high school, my dad didn't like my mom to wear skirts because he didn't want the other boys looking at her legs. Although I don't think he was worried about that anymore. Anyway, I'm here to award the Alumnus of the Year. This person is generous to a fault and loves their community. They go out of their way to help others in large and small ways, always in the background, never wanting to be up front. This person has coached me in baseball and basketball, although I was not very good in basketball because the one year I played, I was awarded Most Improved Player. This person also designed and created the lovely puzzles we're raffling here tonight, which are 1 for $1 or 7 for $5 if you want to buy your raffle tickets yet. This award goes to my dad, Bruce West, who gives back to his community every day in many, many ways. Whether he's teaching the residents of Dannemora prison or working at the Knights of Columbus in the town of Champlain. So the Alumnus of the Year goes to Bruce West. I did say I had two parents that graduated from Chazy, didn't I? And we always saved the best for last. So the Alumni Association decided to do something new this year and award two alumni awards to two people graduating from the class of '67. My mom's shaking her head. But like I said, we'll save the best for last. My mom is embodies the spirit of Chazy Central. She is very proud of where she doesn't want any acknowledgement for anything she does, but gives to her. My mom does so much for our family. She's the glue that keeps our family together, just like every mom out there, and we're very appreciative for everything she does and for everything she continues to do. Jane Bayshard West.
Say a few words, I can't stay focused.
Thank you very much. It's been an honor and a privilege to come together with our class members for so many years ago. We really didn't have that much of a distance once we got on the phone and emails on Madeline. And Sherry and Jill were all attentive, and thank God we found Karen way out in Ontario. Luke was like a puppy to a root trying to find her. And Linda and everybody else that we could. And Sharon too, we got two emails mixed up, and Calvin, and Marcel and Barbara from Florida. And certainly Jill, we got connected again. Jill and Debbie and I were the best of friends growing up. And it doesn't take much to get us all back together. But we surely appreciate your coming here. We've had fun doing this, and this is not deserving. I thank you very much.
Okay, so at this time, congratulations everybody. At this time, I would like to invite Larry LaFay to the podium to talk to you about the CCRS education.
I didn't know I was going to be doing this. Hi everyone. I think what I wanted to let everybody know is how well the Education Foundation has been doing since our launch last year. Thank you so much for your interest, for caring, for getting what it is we were trying to do. And I wanted to let you all know that we're finally doing it. The Minor Foundation has matched us for a year since the 100-year celebration kickoff in October. And they've been matching everybody's donation dollar for dollar until October. So I guess it's my chance to tell you all, if you are thinking about giving to the foundation, now is the time, because $1 means $2 because of the minor match. We have been able to give over $20,000 in donations to the school thus far. Everything from special desks to special chairs to funding the Harvard Model United Nations endeavors. So we're trying to spread it around and fill the holes where our school budget perhaps can't. So any ideas you have about further fundraising, or any ideas you have about gifts to the school, or perhaps corporate things, give me a call. I'm here to listen. We love our school and we're here to do anything we can. So thank you for everything.
Okay, so it has truly been a pleasure working with the members from the 50-year class as plans got underway for this year's Alumni Banquet. There were many questions, ideas, decisions, and a whole lot of fun as we worked side by side. to make this weekend a most enjoyable time for everyone, for our alumni to gather together to reminisce and to catch up on what's going on in one another's lives. And now as I look around and I see a lot of new faces and a lot of familiar faces, I would like to let you in on a little secret. And that secret is, you do not have to wait. You don't have to wait until it's your 50th reunion to join us in making the plans and getting the tea and the banquet together. And if you have had your 50-year reunion, you can still come and join us. You'll have a lot of fun. And we welcome anybody and everybody. So if ever you're looking for, getting together to give us some new ideas and to help us, and again, to have a lot of fun. And if you're interested in joining an organization that continues to value and uphold the uniqueness of CCRS, then I just want to let you know that you don't have to wait. You can join us now, anytime, and we would definitely welcome that. So back to that riddle that I gave you earlier. I'm sure you've all been thinking about that. So what it was, well, always runs, but never walks. Often murmurs, but never talks. Has a bed, but never sleeps. Has a mouth, but never eats. What is it? Very good. Wow. Did that come from your 50-year class? Is that kind of where that answer comes from? So at this time, I would just like to say thank you for everybody who has joined us for the 36th Annual Alumni Banquet. As always, it's a pleasure to see everybody. Oh yes, a reminder, we're still selling tickets for the present. Are we still selling tickets or everybody's draw? Oh, I guess we're ready, Joe. Okay, and we're going to let Joe come up and do that. There's 2 puzzles. Can I buy some tickets? And then I can play my own? Okay, so ticket number 1824113. 1824113. One, 82494. Thank you to everybody that brought in $130 for the Alumni Association. Thank you very much. At this time, Mr. Bruce West will lead us in God Bless America, and this will conclude our program. Please feel free to stay around to visit, to be a reminisce, catch up with everybody, and if anybody so chooses, we even have music and you can get out on a dance floor and show us some of your moves. So thank you everybody, God bless and safe travels.